Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Super Sam7, and today we are looking at Ultimate Spider-Man Volume 6, Venom. I remember first reading this right around the time of the Spider-Man 3 movie where everything was being promoted for Venom and the symbiote suit, and I was super excited to read this. And, really good. It's a huge new reimagining of Venom, and I actually love it. Spider-Man's ultimate villain gets the ultimate treatment. This collects Ultimate Spider-Man issues 33 to 39. In this book, yes, Venom is still Eddie Brock, and the symbiote is actually an experiment for a way to cure cancer, to kind of amplify the body's genetics and get it to the point where it will just destroy any cancer by itself. The thing is, it gets on, a little bit of it gets on Peter Parker, and it becomes a full-on symbiote suit going all over him. And then Eddie Brock gets a hold of the rest after being jealous of Peter Parker, trying to destroy it all. And he goes crazy and becomes Venom. This is also the Peter Parker-Eddie Brock relationship where they were childhood friends. Oh yeah, and this picks up right after. You can see after Mary Jane dumps him from the end of Volume 5. There's the names of the issues. Here's a cool transformation of Peter Parker into Venom going crazy. I love that cover. I love all the Venom covers in here. So he goes to the basement, he finds a VHS recordings of he and Eddie Brock's family at a picnic. His dad and Eddie Brock's dad were lab partners, and they accidentally took a bad deal with Trask Industries, which a lot of this does go into the video game Ultimate Spider-Man, and they did use some things from that video game and put it into the comic book universe, which I'll talk about some other day. So Peter Parker and Eddie Brock get together again. Eddie Brock's in college. His doctor is actually Dr. Kurt Connors, and I don't know where it specifically takes place, but in the Ultimate Marvel Team-Up issues, that's where Spider-Man fought Lizard. It did not happen in the main continuity. It happened in the Marvel Team-Up series, and they referenced that at in the last issue. So yeah, this is a goo that their parents worked on, and they were probably killed in a plane crash because of it, or they're trying to get it back. Of course, Mary Jane is kind of jealous of Peter. Peter and Gwen are hanging out a lot more just because, not romantically, but just because they live together. And he sees another tape from his father about not trust, the wrong people. They kind of stole it from him. And so Peter Parker gets mad and goes and steals it back from the university. As you can see, just a little bit gets on his hand, and it grows into the full-on symbiote suit. And I love this look for the symbiote suit. And the next issue is just him fighting some crime, saving people. And he's actually bulletproof with this suit on, which is kind of cool, because after reading Volume 5 where he gets shot, and like a whole issue is him just trying to survive and escape a hospital, he just takes a bullet like it's nothing right here. And then, yay, the Shocker! Yes, we have the return of the Shocker. Last time he was in Ultimate Spider-Man issue 8 in Volume 2. And he fights Symbiote Spider-Man here, and his gauntlets don't even affect him. Yeah, so boom, take out really easily. One guy kills a guy during a robbery, and Peter flips out on him. He snaps in the Venom. This is the only page it happens. But he gets rid of it. He escapes it, and then he decides to go back and destroy the rest of the goo for safety. But Eddie Brock has some more, and he does experiments, as you can see right here, thinking that he knows better than Peter Parker because he's older and he's in a more advanced college, I guess. He's having nightmares of the symbiote. He and Mary Jane kind of get back together. And as you can see, this is what happens to Eddie Brock. And man, they definitely do some good horror stuff in here. There he is. He can't control it, so he goes crazy in the suit. And Eddie Brock just automatically go to Peter Parker's school. And they have a giant fight across the city. And at the very end, it seems like Eddie Brock is killed by it. But of course, in the next issue, he talks to Nick Fury. He wants his powers removed because of all of this nonsense that's happened to him. He says no. He says that someday he'll be part of the Ultimates. Yeah, they talk about the Ultimates in here. Again, I don't know what where the Ultimates Volume 1 takes place. I think it was the 6th issue was Volume 1. And it had the Hulk and Iron Man and Captain America and Wasp and Giant Man and Black Widow. And I did talk about that for like one page in here. So again, I don't know when that takes place, but Eddie Brock moves out or something happens. Kurt Connors knows that Peter Parker is Spider-Man, or discovers it this night, but he decides to keep it a secret because he helped him with his lizard problem. And I don't think he ever becomes the lizard again in the Ultimate Universe, but that's just my theory. So I'll relate this to a video game. A lot of people think that the video game Venom origin is going to be like this, and I kind of agree. Yeah, they say it's not Eddie Brock, and they say it's someone brand new, but I don't know if that's possible, because Harry Osborn was Venom in the Ultimate Spider-Man cartoon. Kraven was Venom for one episode in the Ultimate Spider-Man cartoon. Of course, here's Eddie Brock right now, and then there's Matt Gargan, the Scorpion, who's Venom in the comics. In the Brand New Day, after Norman Osborn takes over as leader of the Thunderbolts. Which I actually do subscribe to Matt Gargan being Venom in the new Spider-Man game. I know it's going off topic, and not just because of the symbol, but because in the first showing, it didn't show the villain Screwball or Scorpion at all on the New York City map, so maybe it is Scorpion, as in Matt Gargan. So yeah, here's the Venom symbiote, created in the lab. The relationship. Of course, this is a little bit like what the Spectacular Spider-Man cartoon show decided to adapt Peter Parker and Eddie Brock's relationship as. So yeah, Eddie Brock disappears. I think he doesn't return until Volume 21, War of the Symbiotes, but I may be wrong. That's after Carnage and all of that stuff. So yeah, Eddie Brock is definitely a scumbag in here. But I don't know, being a little bit older, I do see his point. Yeah, there's the cover for the volume. So, considering Peter Parker only wore the symbiote one time in this sort of first appearance of Venom of the symbiote, I think I definitely do like the 616 classic a lot more than this. But hey, that's everyone's opinion. I just went through this, and I definitely give it a solid 9.5 out of 10, honestly. But there is some things that I think could have been better. Like the time you spend in the symbiote suit, and kind of Eddie Brock becoming Venom, and they only fight one time and he disappears. And I get this, the Ultimate Universe, that's it. And Venom, you can kind of think like, well, Venom didn't even appear until Amazing Spider-Man issue 300, which was, it's $16 here, which was, in the, 1988, I think, for, Spider-Man comics had been around for almost 25 years at that point. Wait. I think that might have been exactly 25 years. And this is just after a few years, issues 33 to 38. Oh gosh, did I just... 39. But anyway, that's all I have to say right now. I hope you guys enjoyed, and have a great day.